Well, to sportsbookreview.com, got returning cappers here, Bernardo from thealtips.com and Alex from need4tips.com. Both the links to their respective websites are in the description box below. We are going to get on now with the Europa League rundown. We have got a ton of matches. 2 of them are already in play. Quite hard. I think a lot of people actually that I've spoken to are looking at accumulator bets. Obviously, the likes of Man United, Roma, are sort of strong candidates to sort of make that accumulator bet. But with so many in play, like how have you been able to, Bernardo, I'll start with you. How have you been able to sort of whittle it down to sort of present to our viewers the best picks of the day?
Well, I think that my best picks of the day, sincerely, are the same that were the best value picks 2 days early, because those 4 games that I filtered at the time, for me, are still the best approach here. One already started, which is Dastana versus Young Boys. I backed the under 2.5 goals around 192. Well, it's still a draw to nil, but still plenty of time to let's see what happens. The other one is Inter de Milan playing on the road. I backed the draw no bet at the time around 1.8. At the moment, well, that is already gone. We have the money line on Inter Milan around 2.1, so the draw no bet is 1.5, a huge value, as I told you 2 days ago. And also Fiorentina -1. The odds is almost the same, but I think that it's a valuable one. Very close to evens versus Karabag at home. And for me, it's plenty of value. And don't forget, Steaua versus Villarreal too. I like very much the over 2, around 1.8. It's dropped, but not much, 174. Villarreal dropped a little bit, but is still valuable. I backed -0.25, a bit protected, but at the moment 2.11. It's a good value to back Villarreal. I think that it's a game with goals, and Villarreal will score at least 2. So I like those 2 bets on that game. The over 2 and also Villarreal to win the game.
Yeah. What about, obviously, Manchester United lost their first week match. They are heavy favourites here, about 1.18 against Zaroya. Obviously, Zaroya drew their first week match 1-1 against Fenerbahce. Do you think Manchester United are going to get the job done here and maybe a comfortable sort of 1-2-0 win, something like that? Alex, have you got any picks for that match?
I don't think that I'm going in that match. It's Europa League, and we're talking about the big names here. Manchester United, it's a really big name. I don't think that they are so interested in Europa League, even though their manager says that they are. Okay, I think that they will easily win this one, even though they're playing without Ibrahimovic, that took a little vacation. Okay, the normal out players like Mkhitaryan, Luke Shaw, and Phil Jones, but I think that you cannot find a very big value at 1.17, 1.18, even half-time, full-time if you can play, even the -1.5 Asian handicap. I think it's a little bit risky. So I think that is a pass for me at this game.
All right. What are the best picks that you found across the Europa League today?
My best picks from the match that my team, Steaua Bucharest, is playing with Villarreal. I'm going with Villarreal to win the game. I'm not even, backing the -0.25 like Bernardo say. I'm going with the direct victory for Villarreal at 2.1, the best value that you can find right now. I don't think that Steaua has the value after losing a lot of important players this summer to make problems, to put problems to Villarreal that is coming to win the 3 points here. Another really good match that I found is an accumulator, I want to say. Celta Vigo with Panathinaikos and Athletic Bilbao with Rapid Vienna. Both of them, Celta Vigo and Athletic Bilbao to win the games. Athletic Bilbao comes at 1.45 and Celta Vigo comes at 1.62. So if you combine those two, it can give you a really good odds. I see a match with goals, Schalke with Salzburg, with Red Bull Salzburg. I see a match with goals at least over 2.5. Earlier it was around 1.75 in the morning. but now I think it dropped till 1.68. So if you want to risk a little, you can play the over 3 with Asian handicap. So if it's 3 goals, it's a void. If it's more, it's a winner. And another good bet in terms of goals, I see in the match Genk with Sassuolo, which pays us evens at over 2.5 goals.
What about, is anybody betting on Southampton there on the road? They're currently 2.25 against Europa League. Obviously, I think they beat, was it Inter Milan in week 1? So obviously they've got the home advantage. But for the Saints win or a draw, no bet option, something like that, is that worth the risk, Bernardo?
Well, I think it's hard to back Southampton here. Usually, the English teams don't give a big value to Europa League, especially on this early stage. So I think that Southampton will win their games at home, but on the road, well, 2.23. I would say that Adriano bet should be close to 1.5. It's not enough to back them, especially after what Beersheva did to Inter Milan in Italy. Yeah. So I prefer to stay away from it. Yeah.
All right. Great.
Sorry. Another bet that I forgot to tell you guys about is from the same group with the Villarreal and Steaua, the match Zurich versus Osmanli Sport. I'm backing the both team to score at an odd of 2.05. It's an interesting bet, and medium stake on that one is really good from my point of view.
All right, great stuff. Listen, guys, if you could send over your tips, and then what I'll do is I'll put that in the comment section below because we've got quite a few here, so our viewers can sort of check them out before placing their bets. Would that work?
Yeah, no problem. I send you an email now.
All right, okay. Perfect stuff. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.